Hi, Sean Huckster here. Welcome to Sydney Swift Shuts Down the Steam Power Punk. Tonight we're going to continue the assembly of the resin version of this. This is the FDM version, the prototype. The full fit version works perfectly. Just that, it's printed in FDM printers, not the best quality. Tonight you'll notice that there are 4 hinges on here. One is for the chin strap, 2 are for the goggles, and 1 is for the main head. And the head has a gear attached which pulls the dock forward when you rotate or when you lower the head. And tonight I'm going to be applying the hinges, and that could be a tricky process. So the tolerances are pretty good, but what I do is I get this 3mm aluminum rod, and this is, just check the measurement for you here. This is about 38mm in length. What I normally do is the tolerances, even though I do test fit and all that sort of stuff, can be difficult here, can be slightly off. So what I do is I actually take this as a drill bit, I put it in a drill, and then I actually drill into here until it actually goes in, and then I pull it back out again. That should ensure that this fit will fit the hinge here and on this. Now, because this is a process I can't do on my table, I actually have to go to a place where I have kind of a wooden block with a hammer, and I have to gently hammer it in place, and that's kind of scary. I'm going to be doing that off camera, so I'll pause and come back. Now before I do that, I have to attach this gear. This gear needs to go in the right place, in the right location. So this gear goes onto the head like so. It slides onto the head so that the holes line up to the gear, and I should be able to see right on through there, and I do. Meanwhile, the smaller hinge pins, which are for the goggles, measure at about 19.5 millimeters. And this one, which I've already done, so you see it does work clearly. And that one's about, you want to have it a little bit inside, so let's go from here to here. That's about 32 millimeters. So you need 4 of these, and they're all done through a 3mm aluminum tube. And now I'm going to go off to my little anvil location and try to hammer these in place without breaking my model. If I break my model, I'll come back and tell you, and we'll start again at another time. Warning, pun incoming. This whole project hinges on this working. There's one more little detail I want to bring up first. Because this has to slide exactly right, the chin and dock should go on here as a test fit. And then what you need to do is push this into place until the gangway is all the way in place and the dock is locked in place. When that's secured, the head needs to be down flat. And so this gear, if you put this gear in the wrong location, it's never going to close correctly. So you got to make sure that this can close. Oh yeah. Lift the chin up, make sure that works. This now has to fit in here, and this is the gear location. And if you don't have that working correctly, that's never going to work. The whole head's never going to work. So let's hope this works, and I'll get back to you in a second. Well, disaster has struck. So in trying to attach the head to the base, I cracked the head just a little, if you can see it right there, and I cracked the head completely off. Like the whole top section just came right off. So I know what I did wrong, and I'll fix it. So I'm going to print another one of these. When I drilled out the holes with the pin, I actually used the pin itself, it was pretty tight still. I'm going to drill the next version out so that it's fairly loose, because this should not be terribly tight anyway. I'm going to also sandpaper the pin that I use as a bit and make that sort of a file, and that'll file out even more. As a proof of concept, I just did my Polly Pocket Computer Museum, and also, I did this one as well. I must have drilled this one out a little better, because this worked fine. This one works fine as well. So I put the pin in, it's all fine. No cracks, nothing. The only thing is, what I did with this one is I made sure I drilled this out much more, so that when I had the drill inside spinning, I could actually move it a bit smoother, which means it had more tolerance opening. And so I'm going to reprint the base of this. I'm already reprinting the head because I didn't like this striation line right here. So I was already doing that anyway. I had this head printed, but I also noticed some warping here I didn't like. So I'm hoping the next version will not have that warping, and then I will drill out these holes to much better tolerance, and hopefully they'll hinge up like this guy does. And we'll get back to this. I'm not giving up on this project. Talk to you later.